Okay, hello, hello, hello. Alright, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks. This is Series X version, console. Currently, this is banner bounty mode from a while back when they had that game mode. Few, or maybe even a few months back by now. As you can see, we kind of start off the match pushing straight in there to the middle of the map. You can see most of the team still hovering around the spawn point. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go out here, approach the actual challenge, see what the actual challenge is that I was approaching, and then I'm going to try to figure out how to operate myself within that situation. Most of the time trying not to have to go around the situation, because that's just delaying the inevitable, right? I'm here to get better at the game. I'm here to prove I'm good at the game. Maybe I won't do good, but at least I don't have to pretend to be good. I can Winners get losses where they get losses. Losers get wins where they get wins, right? One of them has to take an advantage to even get that win. A loser in a team with 14 winners, that loser is going to be a loser. A winner in a team of 14 losers, guess what? All those losers who take them by default so that they can pretend to be winners just cost that winner its win. Might not be me, might not be you. All I know is that's pretty much the facts of it.
Heavy at the spawn, head down the sea line.
Alright, we show back up. After rotating the map, pretty much finding nobody, we rotate back around. Throw the smoke, let the team know that they're still about there in that same position just about. If anyone wants to participate, they could.
Just to the right of it. There you go. I'm gonna try and get in these doors, help you with that left side
Nice.
flank. Medium, you stay there, hold that hill. Don't push up, because that's where they'll get you.
Some decent shots. We got some assistance right there from a teammate. We gotta reload our gun, but that's okay.
There you go, they're in the warehouse now, and then one outside. There you go, that one's gone. Two in the warehouse.
And they're tearing into them now. But that's what happens, you know? You saw it on the map. Only half the enemy team showed up. Our team didn't even have to show up because the half of the enemy team that showed up to our team. You know, that's why a lot of them won't.
Why would you pull to the side of him when he could get away by pulling?
You know, I don't know how to explain it better for people that don't understand it. You know, I mean, I know there's people out there that want to ignore it because they know the truth. You know, they don't want to have to admit that I'm right.
You think they spawned them in K0? Maybe. There's one. Go back up the 3 line. Go back up the 3 line. Go back up the 3 line. Or go up the 5 line. Go through the 5. Yeah, you'll get. Watch the right. Watch the right.
You can see on the map they got a little bit of a situation. It's a solid 2v2 down there, and they could get reinforcements. It's pretty obvious that we won't. You know, if you can take an awareness of where our team's emblems are, we're probably not going to support those guys down south at this point, or any point in the near future. Here I am rotating that tank, getting another ribbon. Nice, that one was a kill ribbon, awesome. Notice how I didn't have to really cheat that point. Those were just things that my tank could achieve, right? Anybody can achieve sitting around and shooting at stuff that ain't shooting at them. You see the difference in what I'm talking about, right? So the players that think they're better than you because they play like that, they're not. Even if you have a worse game than them, they're not a better player than you. You actually played the game. They didn't even play the game. They just got points for other people playing the game and them being a part of it, able to do some bare minimum tactic that will by default give them any more points than the points that they didn't earn themselves.
Hang on, medium. I'm coming back. I got 7 on my reload. I'm gonna finish this one. Unless you want to, I'll get this light tank off you. Get that tank. You get one into this light tank for me. Maybe. Never mind. You might have.
Oh, we get tracked. Probably gonna get. Yep, I think I remember that. We get shot from the back. Some enemy over there. And they're gonna take both of them flags because our team just won't participate. They just like staying in their safety nets of false security cover.
I got shot from the backside down J East.
It's pretty sad too. You know, knowing that 10 years ago, 10 years ago, we used to have players on the front line earning 2 kills worth, while 14 other players were trying to steal their points while on the front line. You had to actually push to even get points. And now, because there's nobody pushing, and on top of that, the people that are pushing are doing it on their own, so it's far different of a situation than it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, you had half the team on the front line, half the team on Overwatch while on the front line, and you just played that back and forth between the two. Sometimes someone on the back row would pull up a little bit to be a part of the front, you know, and then vice versa. Someone on the front gets hurt, he kind of moves back a little bit, that, you know, and then you got all these different players, you know, being a part of the equation when they are, right? But now it's 3 to 5 players playing the game for 10 players, 10 to 13 players who won't play the game. So now there is no retreating because you got hurt or you're in a bad situation and you need support. They're not going to be that support because they're nowhere near the actual encounter. They're off in some faraway hideaway spot that they like to sit at so that they can get points without, you know, even risking their points to get the points. Probably the activities of a good player, if you ask me. Alright,
8 on the reload. Watch this medium coming in. There's also a medium light playing Overwatch up there. Couple on the reload.
But there ain't much you can do about that besides, you know, convince them as other players to actually play the game. Now, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and ask them to play the game the same way as I do because, you know, I take a lot more risks than I should. Why? Because I'm not in it for just the reward. I'm in it for the risks that I overcame and turned into rewards. You know, the kind of stuff that proves I'm becoming a better player or already a good player.
God damn it.
And you can't win them all, you know? You're not going to win every fight. Sometimes even the fights where your tank should win, you won't win in this game because of how the RNG is set up.
Thanks for the good match. Way to participate and see the difference, right? I'll teach you. You just have to learn on your own.
But that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the few matches that we just got to watch together. I enjoyed playing them. I enjoyed making this video during stream. Enjoyed making the voiceover for the video. I hope yous enjoyed it. I love yous. Take care.